Of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike's 59.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12-yard gain on the play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
He's such very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Watson on first down. Throw left side, complete. That's Fuller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go, let's go. Mike, check. 59. Alert.
Again, it's Watson. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Watson looks to throw again. And he finds Stills, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
The Texans first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We own this.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Johnson, the Houston ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
58, Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah. 26. 58, the Mike.
From the 27, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 84 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Texans nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Exit.
Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Watson's pass.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Watch safety green. Alert.
This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Down and 9.
Check your backer. Alert. Hey, ball.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
That's good.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Single. Hey, watch 13.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Check three.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Motion. Reset.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Cordero Patterson with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Then you go over to the giant bowl of rice and try to fish out 2 diaper.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Bears 14, Texans nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. And Stills over the middle. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 77 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Crunch time, defense. Kill.
It's right up there with doesn't like to talk after sex.
Hey, alert.
I thought you didn't want any babies.
Lord knows I've asked you enough times.
Well, when you finally meet someone that you might...
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
Well, it's no secret you don't have any maternal.
open man is Miller. He's got it. That gain on third down, good for 28.
For a Chicago Bears. First and 10.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On second down now, it's Patterson, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
39-yard line.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. 30, 10, and this results in 6. Touchdown.
Houston.
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. Hey, 18, 18, 18.
Maybe your pheromones have fizzled and these guys are sensing your desperation.
Now Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was. They moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Watch out. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Okay, Drew, I'm going to show you a good time. Wait, it sounds like I'm talking to Sailor.
Red, top.
Okay, what I meant was...
Trubisky will throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
18.
Now on 2nd and 13, Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. They run with Patterson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out, and so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Come on, D!
Faking the give, now Watson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Get ready! Get ready! Shift! Shift! Blue, blue, blue! Shift!
Here's Trubisky. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get change, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Mike's 59! Mike's 59! Yeah, you don't want none.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
59! Check, 59, 59. All day, baby, all day, baby. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
On 1st down, it's Watson. Being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Complete to
Duke Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Bunch. Got to get the point. Get on the point right here. He's coming.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Watch twist. 24. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Hey,
now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 59, Mike 24. Mike to 59. 1, 2, 3. Mike.
Out of the gun, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Buster Screen. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Bears.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Jordan Akins. Incomplete.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
But you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Check, check. 59, Mike. 59, Mike. Check, check. 59. Come on.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got some space here. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves on 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
36-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
Good.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They go play action with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Bears.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They go play action. Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again.
Mitchell Trubisky sacked.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
On the play. 1st down, Texans.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's our time. 54.
Watson off play action. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to Will
Fuller.
Touchdown,
his
Houston.
6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
55! Mike, check, 59. It's a party now.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
For Houston.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Safe. Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
18.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
The tackle made by Eric Murray.
Just shy of midfield.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ringo.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Come on, boys, come on.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
For the Bears.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
54.
On 1st down, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. This is caught inside the 15. This one in for a Texans touchdown.
Houston.
Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bears 37, Texans 34.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Trubisky.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And down right around the 37. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
For a Chicago.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is a quick pass from Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 19. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bears 44, Texans 34.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
3 yards. First down, Houston.
Hey, 59! Mike, check.
Watson on 1st down. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
First down, Texans.
59's Mike. Check, 59.
Here's Watson throwing on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Let's go,
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Mike, 59. Here we go. Mike,
From the red zone now, Watson. And got his man. It's caught.
Watson's
Touchdown,
pass
Houston. Kenny Stills with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bears 44, Texans 41.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield. Exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
SOS. Go, run!
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 61 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Toss play, Cohen, right side. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch left. I got wide.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they're going to lose some on this play, being knocked back to the 18. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he knocks it through.
Good. Makes the score Bears 51, Texans 41.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yard line.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
Now Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down, Texans.
59, 59. Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now it's Watson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
For Will Fuller.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
Leads to
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, 59! the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming at 31. Mike 38, Mike 38.
Watson.
Hey, let's get there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
Mike 38. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
31.
What you got, Heavy? Give me
54.
Here we go. Check. 38's the mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's go.
Watson now to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 26.
Today's final
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing.